We have some breaking news. We have some breaking news. Wow. I did not expect this. This is an emergency live stream. This is an emergency podcast. DJ Lehmahieu has been DFA'd by the New York Yankees. I repeat, Lehmahieu is gone. I did not expect them to do this move mid-season. I thought it will probably happen, most likely will happen in the offseason. But the Yankees decide to make the move and DFA DJ Lehmahieu right now. Reported by Jeff Passan, reported by Brian Hoke, reported by all the Yankees beat writers. It is 1,000% true. Shout out to everybody joining in. Please let me know your thoughts. I'm ecstatic. I mean, nothing against DJ Lehmahieu. Listen, he had some great years here for the Yankees. He did some great things for us, but I had to go live, action. I had to go live, bro. This is more important than a short, okay? I'll share some tweets here in a second. What up, Jacob? Yeah, we're not talking about the Guardians right now. Stop. We're not talking about your Guardians. We're talking about the Yankees. We're talking about DJ LeMahieu. He's gone. He's going to be owed $22 million for the remainder of his 6-year contract. So the rest of this year's salary and next year's salary, I'm so happy. I mean, how can you not be? How can you not be? Like I say, there's nothing against DJ LeMahieu, but it was time for this move to happen. And like some people are pointing out in the stream, things are changing for the Yankees. This isn't a Yankee move that we've seen in the past, right? I mean, we all saw the reports from last year that the players blocked DJ LeMahieu from being DFA'd. I don't know if that's true or not, but Hal Steinbrenner says, hey, listen, it's time. It is time. So here's the tweet. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Smash the like button. Put the DJ emoji in for the last time. Bro, I don't even have any of my stuff set up right now, dude. I literally just ran to my computer and clicked live. I just made a thumbnail real quick. But, man, I didn't put... maybe I'll put it in before the game starts today, Action VJ. How about that? I'll put it in before the game begins for one last 10-minute hoorah with the DJ LeMahieu. And Ace in the chat, for the last time in his Yankees career, he spun those turntables and he put it in the wrong direction. Iffy. He's gone, man. He is gone. Let's see here. The Yankees keep putting out reports. So in the meantime, Aaron Boone said that Peraza, Vivas, and J.C. Escara could be third base options for the Yankees. So I don't mind seeing Vivas again. Aaron Boone said that DJ LeMahieu was willing to begin working at third base again, but the position had been too physically demanding for him. There were lengthy discussions yesterday and today between LeMahieu, Boone, and Brian Cashman. LeMahieu didn't ask for his release and is not happy. DJ is... Bro, they did DJ so bad, bro. I mean, DJ did not want to be DFA'd. He wanted to remain a Yankee the rest of the season. But no, not going to happen. What's up, Real Bill? Cruise control. Yeah, he says getting younger. Facts, man. And we saw what Peraza did last night. This might have came into play as well. But how well Peraza played defensively last night, I think may have put a little pep in the step for this move to happen. Because I was saying last night in the stream, what took the Yankees so long to make the move of putting Jazz back to second base and putting Peraza on third. Now, we know Peraza can't hit a parked car. He did get an RBI single. Might have been an error, but he played a fantastic defensive glove yesterday. So that may have, started this whole thing. But like I say, man, there's no ill will with DJ LeMahieu. I'm not over here trash talking him. I'm not over here saying, dancing on his grave or whatever. But it was time. It was time for both parties to move on, right? It was time for maybe him to have a change of scenery. He's still going to get a bunch of money, so it's not like it's going to hurt his pockets. So Brian Cashman will speak to reporters shortly. So when that happens, of course, I will be sharing some clips. But Brian Cashman will start talking to some reporters very soon. Cruise Control says Dodgers pick up DJ. What's going on, T Caskets? DJ LeMahieu just got released, bro, or DFA'd. He just got DFA'd, man. Like I said, I know he's a little pissed off, but I know he's mad. But that's just the name of the game, baby. That's the name of the game. So I'll be bringing up some tweets on the screen that are from the Yankee beat writers and stuff like that, so we can talk about some of this reporting here. Here's another one from Greg Joyce. Boone said LeMahieu was willing to start working at third base to make an option, but conceded it was a demanding spot for him. Boone and Cashman spoke to him again last night and Cash today before deciding to make the move now. What up, Jack? Yeah, what's going on? You know what? I'm not really surprised. The only thing I'm surprised about T Caskets is the timing. The timing of it. Because the Yankees, I felt like they were going to make this move during the offseason and eat $15 million instead of $22 million. But maybe this was their plan the whole way. That's the only thing I'm surprised about is the timing of it. Action says surprised they didn't go with Jeimer Candelario, he means, as a third base option, or Nicky Lopez for his glove. They did say that they were talking about Jeimer Candelario as a triple A depth piece. Yeah, so Jeimer Candelario and Nicky Lopez, two infielders with MLB experience, are viewed as AAA depth. So that's what Aaron Boone said. So right now it's going to be a mix of Peraza, Vivas, and JC Escarra on third. I don't really want to see JC Escarra on third base, but to me, if they're putting JC Escarra on third, that means Ben Rice is our backup catcher now. If they're going to mix in Escarra. I don't know how long Escarra will be on this team, guys. I like Escarra a lot. I love his story, but the Yankees are going to be making moves during the deadline. I don't know if Escarra's spot on this team is secure either. Spencer Jones, man, he's been crushing the ball. He hit another home run today. What up, Billo? Cadiza, DJ got DFA'd. DJ LeMahieu is DFA'd. What's up, Senor CJ? Good to see you, my boy. So like I said, Brian Cashman is going to be talking to reporters here soon, and I will bring some clips up, or I'll bring some quotes up from the beat writers covering the press conference. But LeMahieu is still owed $22 million through next season, so $7 million this year, $15 million next year is the breakdown, unless they change the way the money's going to be, which I don't think they will, but that's crazy. I mean, it's kind of insane. I like we all said, the writing was on the wall, but I'm shocked they actually made the move. I'm shocked that they actually finally realized that LeMahieu had little to no importance on this team. If he can't play defense, really, what is he doing? You know? I guess Cashman and Boone said, "You stink." Vivas is also trade bait. So Brian Cashman said LeMahieu had communicated as far back as the winter meetings that third base would be an issue for him physically. Billo says, "I'll do a shot for DJ. Goodbye and happy retirement." I would be shocked if a team picked him up too, honestly, because I mean, we see Anthony Rizzo. He's not on a team. I'd be shocked. What up, Jonathan, my boy? What's up, my guy? Thanks, DJ, but it was time already. DJ wasn't even happy either here. I think he was still happy. He said from the reports they were saying he didn't want to leave. You know, the reports are saying he's not happy he got DFA'd. But like I say, man, I'm not trying to bash him. You know, like I said, he gave us some great years as a Yankee. You know, we can't take away from what he did. He earned that contract, you know, but unfortunately, injuries and father time catches up to everybody. So, best of luck to him. Best of luck to DJ LeMahieu. I'm happy he's not on the Yankees, though. I'm going to be real. I'm happy he's not on this team. He was hogging up a roster spot, and we're going younger, more athletic. And we saw that last night with Peraza's defense. LeMahieu could not do what Peraza did last night. No way. Now, I know third base is, you know, you move less, there's less range, but we saw what Peraza can really do defensively until they make a move. I don't think Peraza is the end game by any means as our third baseman. I do think they're going to try to make a move. They're going to try at least to trade for a third baseman. They better. Yeah, Vivas is back, Cadiza. But DJ could not move like Peraza. No way. What's up, Siciliano? How you doing, man? He can become a free agent, and we pay for him to play for wherever he goes. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if a team picks him up. Honestly, man, if I'm a team, I couldn't really view DJ as an asset, especially for a playoff team. Yeah, I mean, he was a machine. He was, Jonathan. Like I say, man, he had some fantastic years with us. I wish him nothing but the best. I wish him nothing but the best, man. And you know what? He's still getting paid. So, he's still getting his check. But I'm shocked that the timing was him getting DFA'd right now. Max, are you worried about the 110% tax preventing Cashman from making moves? A little bit, because it feels like whatever we do, we're going to be over that threshold. But I do think we're a team that has to go all in. I'm hearing some people, WFAN, some people are saying sell the team, or not sell the team, but sell. Like, we shouldn't be buyers. First and foremost, Yankees will not sell the team. They're not gonna throw the white flag in on this season. I don't care who is saying it. Yankees are gonna be aggressive, as they should. If they do sell off, then I'm gonna be infuriated. But I think we're a team that has to say, hey, listen, we earn the most money, we generate the most money, so be it, man. We got to be all in. Because, one, we have Aaron Judge on the team. So if I'm Brian Cashman, well, you know, if I'm Hal Steinbrenner, I should say, you can't sit there and say, oh, we're going to throw away one more year with Judge. No, you go all in. I know the injuries are tough, but we're the New York Yankees, baby. We better be all in, especially if we're only 3.5 games back right now, the AL East. That 2019 ALCS home run could have been so special if we would have won that series. Oh my gosh, Jonathan, I know. What's up, Casamigos? DJ's my favorite player. Only Yankee jersey I own. I understand the move. Getting injured in your mid-30s is way different than your 20s. No, yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. I mean, the injuries really ruined his career, unfortunately. And it's like, it's foot injuries, you know? It's like, those are the injuries that linger. So, I mean, it sucks to see what happened to DJ. It sucks to see his production go down the drain. But, you know, like I say, man, it was time. It was time, man. So let's bring up some videos here. Hopefully I won't get in trouble. Actually, you know what? I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk getting copyright because they did it before. Brian Cashman explains why the Yankees roster configuration with DJ LeMahieu on the team was quote unquote not something I could leave comfortably. I'm sure it wasn't a comfortable discussion by any means. By any means. Genesee, what's going on, man? Oh, no way. Exactly. Exactly, Billo. Yeah, I'm not going to do it, CJ. I know. I got hit with it before during the off season, so I don't want to get in trouble. Just know if there's any quotes and stuff, I will bring it up on the screen. But Cashman is talking to reporters right now. Let's see. Here we go. Here's from Jack Curry. I'll bring his tweet up. Let's see. Cashman praised Lehmahieu as a great Yankee, but said he ultimately made a quote-unquote tough decision to DFA Lehmahieu to help with roster construction and flexibility. For example, a Boone pinch hit for Peraza, his best backup would be Escara, a catcher. Right now, the roster construction is out of this world. Like, I'm glad that Cashman is finally looking into the mirror, doing his job, and fixing the construction of this team because it does not make sense. It does not make sense. So I'm glad he's trying to fix it. Carlos, thank you, DJ, for all the good moments. But Yankees are the Yankees. We need to win now. Facts. I mean, like I say, Carlos, I wish him nothing but the best. He had a fantastic career with the Yankees. The back end, not so much, but man, when he first became a Yankee, he was unreal. So, are they finally not listening to the analytics? Oh, they always listen to the analytics, Benji, but I think Cashman realized, I mean, we were talking about this during the offseason. The entire offseason, I was saying, we need to get a third baseman. We need to get a third baseman. We need to get a third baseman. I know a lot of people didn't want Alex Bregman. I get it. And he played for the Astros. He was a cheater, blah, blah, blah. But he was a legit third baseman. I wanted Bregman for that reason. Now he's on the shelf right now with a quad injury, who's been on the shelf for 2 months. So you can't really predict that to happen. But, I mean, I'm glad that they're figuring some stuff out. Hopefully, Peraza plays better offensively, but the defense is a fantastic asset of his game. And like I say, he's not going to be he's not the final answer for third base either. He's just a fill-in until they make a move, hopefully, for the deadline. Big Dog, what's going on? Good DJ won't be missed, man, but he's costing us way too much offensively. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be costing us financially, too, Big Dog. He's going to be getting paid $22 million from not being on this team. What up, Rachel? So pardon me if I say something stupid. Couldn't we keep DJ as a coach or combo? Nah. I'm sure DJ's going to want to keep playing. I don't think he's going to call it quits or anything like that. Hold on, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Chad, other day I got something in the email. So, yeah, Chad, you're on the members. I don't know who gifted you one either. So that money comes off the payroll no, that money does not come off the payroll, Genesee. It's $7 million this year and then 15 million next year. So he's still getting paid $22 million. So that's one thing that does suck about all this. I mean, it was damned if you do, damned if you don't. He was going to get paid regardless on this team or not. But you know, I'm glad that they opened up a roster spot to try to fix the construction of this team. Let's see. Cashman said the Yankees will, quote unquote, try to be active before the trade deadline and mentioned the need for some pitching help and some third base help. Good. We need help badly. You better be on your phone, Cashman. I don't want to see any off hours. Cashman, you better be in overtime right now. You better be on the phone underneath the press conference table right now making some moves. I know you're talking to reporters, but you better be on your side phone or something nonstop for the next 3 weeks. Nonstop. What up, Joseph Papa? Hey, Max, just flipping through. Can't believe it. Peraza's not he's not the answer, but he is defensively a way better option. What has this team been going through recently, other than poor offense, was defense was struggling too, especially in the infield. So now you move Jazz back to his legit position on second. Peraza can play a great glove on third until they make a move for another third baseman. No more iffy. Yeah, we did it. I did it earlier, Cindy. I was like, this is the last time. He spun those turntables, and it did not go the right direction. Iffy. No more. He's gone. He is gone. What's up, Matt? Maybe this is the change we need. This is the change we need. This is the change we need. Are you happy? I am happy, Rudy. I am happy that they DFA'd him. Nothing against him. Like I say, no ill will. Hope nothing but the best. But I'm happy. Big Dog, member for 5 months. When is the prize wheel? It's going to be the end of the month. 31st. 31st of July. Got to be 21 and up. You got to be on the prize wheel tier for the giveaway. Cobra says DJ is 36 years old and gets $22 million without having to work the rest of this year and next year. Time to retire. For real though. Cobra, like I said earlier, Rizzo's not on a team still. He's getting paid $6 million to just sit on his arse. So DJ, do the same thing. I don't think anybody is going to want to sign you. I'll be shocked. Yeah, they're going to bring up Vivas. So basically they're going to say, they're going to be rotating Vivas, Escara, and Peraza on third until they make a move. They view Jamer Candelario and Nicky Lopez as AAA depth. So both those guys do have MLB experience, but they're AAA depth for now. What's up? Shelly's in the house. This may wake up some guys on the team. Better. I mean, DJ was a player favorite, man. You know, like a lot of, especially Judge, they love DJ Lehmahieu. You know, they're great friends with him. So it sucks for them. You know, it sucks to see your friend get DFA'd. Especially Judge, who DJ's been here the entire time that Judge's been here. So Edwin says fixing the construction of the team seems to be an annual event. It does seem to be an annual event, Edwin. That's a Brian Cashman problem. That's because he's not spending the money correctly. Hal Steinbrenner lets him spend $300 million a year. But unfortunately, it's on the wrong guys. And he goes into each season with a hole in the lineup. Remember last year? We didn't have a left fielder. And then this year we don't have a third baseman. Well, it wasn't last year because we have Verdugo, but 2023 we didn't have a left fielder. That was a hole. So Cashman is saying that the Yankees will be looking for upgrades in the infield, in the rotation, and in the bullpen as a trade deadline approaches. I'd certainly love to import a starter, some relievers, and an infielder as well if possible. But that's a long list. That's for damn sure. And I don't want them to gut out the whole farm either. So, because, I mean, Spencer Jones is raking right now. He just hit another home run in AAA. The guy is hitting like 360 in AAA. George Lombard, I don't want to see him move. If George Lombard gets traded, I'm going to be pissed. But we might see some guys that we don't want to see traded away. If this team makes a big move, they're going to have to trade away a guy like I don't want to see him go. I don't even want to bring it up. If Lombard is gone, I'm going to be pissed. The Ace being a member for 27 months. Let's go. Thank you so much, my boy. Thank you, bro. Shigeta, this situation kind of seems similar to Aaron Hicks. It does. It seems exactly like the Aaron Hicks situation. No doubt. No doubt. I was happy as hell when they DFA'd Aaron Hicks as well. Oh yeah, we got to keep them. We got to keep Lombard. We got to. What's up, BLK Bolt? Sad to see DJ's demise, but changes have to be made. No doubt. It sucks to see him go. You know, like I'm happy. I'm happy we have made this move, but it's not. You know, it sucks. Steve, Thank you so much for gifting a membership, man. Popping some confetti. Steve McDonald, thank you so much, bro. Let me know who gets that membership. It's on my end because it's StreamYard. Hold on, let me see something here. Let me bring this up. If you get that membership, Merc So Saucy, welcome to the squad. You are the man, Steve. You are the freaking man. What's up, Wayne Payne? Yeah, Yes was talking. I'm sure everyone's talking about this right now. No doubt the others have to step up, but yesterday was a good sign, Wayne. Yesterday was a very good sign for the team. The Yankees hit 5 for 7 in runners in scoring position. That's a very good sign for the New York Yankees. If they keep hitting like that with runners in scoring position, good things will happen, man, as long as the pitching keeps up. I asked, so Chris Kirshner of The Athletic covers the Yankees. He says, I asked Cashman about how adamant he was about his thoughts about Volpe crushing it offensively. Part of his response was, quote unquote, he's our shortstop. I'm not counting him out. I know he's going to be a part of the solution rather than the problem. So he acknowledged his streakiness. So Volpe's not going nowhere from that quote. Thank you, Cobra. I appreciate you. Smash that like button, everybody. Thank you all so much. Steve says $22 million. Yeah, just to retire. Thanks, DJ. No hard feelings. Go Yankees. No doubt, man. I'm happy he's gone, Steve. I am. But it's no ill will with him as a person. But I want this team to get better, and I want a roster spot open for a player that can come in here and give us production. So I'm all for this move. It was a matter of, when and not if. I'm shocked that it's now. Like I say, I thought it was going to be in the offseason. But I'm happy. I'm happy it happened. BLK Bull with a $5 says, I got to give it to you, Max. It's been a rough year. It has been a little rocky, but I love this team, BLK Bull, and I love doing these streams for everybody. So, I covered 2023. So, it's been worse, okay? Hopefully the Yankees will turn things around, and hopefully it started from last night. Hopefully they can come in tonight and win a series. That would be amazing. Max, do you think Jazz is a home run for you guys? I always think Jazz can hit a home run. He almost hit a home run last night. It hit off the wall. I'll give you my home run call towards when I do my game, when I do the live stream for the game tonight. What up, Robert? Could be a cover quote. Exactly like Aaron Hicks, a matter of when, not if. Yeah, we all knew that Aaron Hicks was a writing on the wall as well. Yeah, Cam Schiller's on the mound tonight. I'm excited to see him pitch. Yankees prospect hug way too much. Glaber, Gary, and now Volpe. Yeah. You know what? That's why I hope they don't wait too long on Spencer Jones, because he is crushing the ball in AAA. Maybe the Yankees can look at somehow, some way trading Trent Grisham, opening up an alley for Spencer Jones. I like Trent Grisham a lot, but like what you pointed out, Ian Hawaiian, I don't want them to wait too long on Spencer Jones when the guy's mashing right now. So we'll see what the Yankees do, but it seems like we're going to see about 3, maybe 4 moves being made. I don't know if they're going to be, world-beating moves like Kenyon Middleton that one year was a move. We might see moves like that. Scott Efros was a move one year. He stunk, but Shigeta, he's balling right now, man. He is balling. We got to win today. The Blue Jays just lost. Did they lose? So there you go. Blue Jays lost against the White Sox. We have to win. We have to win. Who will the Yankees pursue? Keep Brian Hayes, Matt Chapman, Carlos Correa. I don't think Correa would be in play. Correa's contract's pretty crazy. Keep Brian Hayes, to me, money-wise, would make the most sense out of those 3, because Hayes is under contract till 2031, and he's only making like $7-8 million per year. They got him on a cheap contract. I know his bat kind of stinks, and I was talking about him during the offseason as well. But money-wise, financially, it would probably make more sense for them to go out there and keep Brian Hayes. We need a win. We do. We need a win tonight. We have Cam Schlittler going against, what's the name? Evans. Hayes is a waste of money, but he's getting paid like only $7 million, Billo. Like Matt Chapman, yeah, Correa and Chapman are way better than Key Brian Hayes. Like, I don't want you to think I'm saying that Hayes is the best out of the three. Financially, he is, but Chapman and Correa are way better than Key Brian Hayes. My fear is that we can't seem to coordinate our good pitching, fielding, and hitting. We start hitting and then the pitching goes. We start hitting and then the... Yeah, no, Rachel, you're not wrong. That's the inconsistency of this team. I mean, 1 week we pitch everybody in the rotation pitches for 6+ innings, and we only give up like a 2.49 ERA in the month or the week of this week. But then we go 1-5 because the offense can't hit, and then the next week is vice versa. We score 6 runs per game. We still can't win because the rotation stinks. It's the inconsistency of the team. What kind of model for a company is it hiring millionaires? Think of it. Yep. Hey, that's why get your children into baseball. Get your kids into sports. Extend Jazz. Call up Spencer Jones for some pop and trade for a third baseman. And like I say, like I like Trent Grisham. I know the Yankees like Trent Grisham. He's only on a 1-year deal, so it probably will be difficult to trade a guy like Trent Grisham. But maybe you can strike something when the iron's hot on him, when he's playing a little bit, I think above what career-wise, this is one of his best seasons ever. I don't think they can trade Trent Grisham because a team wouldn't be really looking to give him. He's on a 1-year contract, so it'll be a 3-month rental. But Spencer Jones, man, he has been killing it. Peraza's making dirt compared to Hayes. Yeah. I wonder if anyone will trade or will take Stroman, knowing he won't hit his option. At this point, Action VJ, I don't think the Yankees can even trade Stroman because they need him. They need him. What's up, Yowie Wowie? My boy. I think right now the injuries are too derailing for the rotation to trade Stroman away. What's up, Bob Smith? DJ LeMahieu is gone, man. They DFA'd him. I did not make a Cam Schlittler emoji yet. I will, though, before the game starts. I don't know what I'll make, but probably won't be anything crazy because I don't know if he'll be staying up or going back down. Yeah, wowie. What's going on? No, your eyes have not lied. Your eyes have not lied, sir. Do I want Suarez? He's scary. I mean, by all means, I would take Suarez in a heartbeat. I'm just nervous about what we have to give up to get Suarez because he's a 3-month rental as well because he's a free agent. Schlitz Creek. That's good. That's good. Spencer Jones still a 200-plus strikeout, man. His strikeout percentage is getting better, though. Schlitt's emoji is just Cam 31. Yeah, he is rocking number 31. I forgot he's got Boone or Aaron Hicks's old number. What's up, Nickel? He says, Max, my initials are DJ, so you could use turntables with me when I check in if you want. Oh, you want me to spin the turntables, Nickel, for you? About time, no doubt. About time, man. Suarez would be the answer, but will be very costly. Martian and Lombard. Ooh, see, I wouldn't do that, Joseph. I would not trade Martian and George Lombard for Eugenio Suarez because he's a free agent. If you trade those two guys and then he walks in free agency, Brian Cashman should immediately be fired. That's the thing about Suarez. I know he's having a fantastic year. He's having a career year, but I'm scared to give up our top prospects for a guy that can walk in 3 months. So Cashman says we have a really potent offense that's one of the top run producers in the game, despite obviously the last 6 weeks, but it still ranks at that level. He says Volpe can certainly come join the party sooner than later, and I believe he will. I have a high belief in him. Yeah, we all know you do. We all know you do. Oh, so Jose Ramirez is not going to be at the All-Star game. So Isaac Paredes is going to be an All-Star. That's crazy. What's up, Michael Franco? What's going on, buddy? I would love Austin Riley, Billo. I would love Austin Riley. And Riley's under contract, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what the Braves do. Let's see. Because do they think they're going to come out of this hole? Austin Riley is under contract until 2033. He's making $22 million per year. Maybe they're working on Correa. John, I don't know. I mean, that contract's tough for Correa. No, J-Ram's not going to be at the All-Star game. I guess he's going to sit out to rest up. That Cashman quote about the best offense sounds like Peraza is our third base for 2025. Well, they said they're going to be active trying to add third baseman. So if they don't find one, then Peraza will be our third baseman. But you got to make a move for a third baseman. You have to. Or try to, at least. They're stuck with Volpe, like it or not, so better just hope he does better. Yeah, until Lombard's ready. Austin would be great. Will never happen. Don't believe Braves. I don't think so either, Joseph. I don't think so either. And like I say, Austin Riley's under contract, so if they think this year is a washed year, then I would assume they would think Riley would be a big piece of their team next year. They were saying someone has really missed that they didn't make the All-Star team. Was that Ramirez? I mean, I don't know if that was Ramirez or not, Robert. Mostly option years after 3 years for Correa. Yeah, Bob. So Yankees, LeMahieu's owed $22 million. So $7 million this year for the remainder of this year, and then $15 million next year. I've been hearing that too, Billo. I don't know if it's true or not, but Acuna would be a guy that, I mean, outfield-wise, we don't really need an outfielder because we have Dominguez and we have Spencer Jones waiting in the ring. But Acuna is Acuna. I would take Acuna in a heartbeat. Steve says, Bob, DJ's wife is still happy. Yeah, no discount, bro. I mean, do you blame DJ for not taking a discount? I don't. I mean, you signed a contract, pay me. You did not want to give it. Why? Jasmine D, why didn't you want LeMahieu gone? I'm just curious to hear your opinion on why, because I mean he wasn't contributing, and he can't play third base. So I don't know what DJ is going to be doing on this team. Would I take Acuna? I would take Acuna for Dominguez. I would. I mean, everybody. I know I love Dominguez, but Acuna is already. He's already proven, man. He's an MVP for a reason. And if he doesn't get hurt, he could have been MVP multiple times. And Acuna right now, he's making $17 million. So Acuna is an unrestricted free agent in 2029. He has 2 club options in 2027 and 2028. But $17 million for Ronald Acuna Jr.? That's a bargain. What if DJ accepts this? That would be hilarious. That would be so funny. Oh, man. Keep Jason at all costs? Even if it means getting Ronald Acuna Jr.? Yeah, no. He's just saying it would be hilarious if he actually accepts his assignment and goes down to AAA and plays. I would do Martian and Lombard for Ramirez. Don't believe Cleveland would trade him. J-Ram. I like J-Ram too a lot. I know, Ruben. I mean, DJ was getting overpaid by a lot. And that's the thing about this. That's the thing about Brian Cashman. You overpay some of these guys. Lehmahieu was getting $15 million. I mean, Stroman's getting $18.3 million per year. It's crazy. I don't think the Braves will sell either. John Malinger. We're just spitballing some BS out there about Acuna. I don't think Acuna will be on the move. I don't see Austin Riley being on the move. Vivas, Bob. Yep, Vivas. So let's see. I don't think I have it up here. The Yankees and Cashman basically said that Peraza, Escara, and Vivas will be rotating for third base. I don't think we'll see much of Escara, but I don't think, like, I know you just tune in, but I don't think Escara is going to be on this team that much longer either. After the deadline, I just don't see a spot for Escara. Ben Rice is going to be our backup catcher, and he's going to be backing up Goldie on first as well. I don't see JC Escara staying on this team for that much longer. Brian Cashman is asked if he regrets not bringing in another third base option in spring. He should say yes, but he says, quote unquote, we pursue options. Ownership provides so much for us to do, but that doesn't mean that we can do everything at that time. It comes down to an array of choices available to you. Okay. That's just some BS statement there. Oh, DJ is already rich. I'm guessing Arenado is definitely coming via trade because we are thin in the corner right now. Could be Jose. He's not really having the best year, but he is a legit third baseman, and he's a little banged up right now. He has a shoulder injury, or Arenado does. I think he's playing today, though, but Arenado this year hitting 248, 307 on base, 701 OPS. The offense is just gone for Arenado. Defense is still there, but offensively, he's just not where he once was. How cheap they won't go for Arenado? Do you think we can get him at who? Who, Tiffany? You think the Red Sox are going to want to trade Mayer? I don't think they're going to trade him either. Why would they trade him? Oh, the game's at 7 o'clock, Shelly, so I'll be live in about an hour and 20 minutes. I wanted to pop on, of course, and talk about this is a big update. So this was kind of like a, like a breaking emergency podcast, kind of. But I will be live for Game 2 tonight as well. Machado would be amazing, but yeah, it would be very costly. I don't think the Padres would dump him. I mean, he's already under contract, so I don't see a world where the Padres dump Manny Machado, Joseph, but if it happens, bro, I would lose my mind. Yeah. If I'm Hal Steinbrenner, how can you be okay with Brian Cashman? Like, I just don't get it. I don't get how if you're how is this guy throwing your money away? How are you okay with that? I just don't understand. Okay, Miss Shelley. DJ being DFA signifies there may be a change for this organization coming, but how big is it yet to be seen? Matt, it's a very different move from what the Yankees originally kind of do, man. You know, like I say, I didn't expect them to do it mid-season. Some people have been saying DFA Lehmahieu. I give it up to those people in the chat. I kept saying I don't see them doing it mid-season, and they did it. So I'm happy. Oh, thank you, Joe. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. But I'm happy they did it. You know, like, DJ was hogging up a roster spot. It gives another young player an opportunity to showcase what they can do, and it frees up a roster spot for when they make a move. There we go. Get some guys that can produce. And if they're not producing, they're gone. That's that's what this move kind of sees like. I don't think they'll do anything like that for Stanton. Stanton's making too much money for them to just DFA. I don't want them to DFA Stanton either, but Max is great taking time to bring us this and the game later. Of course, man. I love doing it, Steve. Thank you for popping in, everybody. I appreciate you. I know hopefully it notifies people, but it was, like a crazy... I was sitting on the couch and I'm like, what? I had to jump up here and press live, man. Escara is young and talented. He's great defensively. Can't he be given like a hitting clinic or a personal hitting coach to work with? I know it's been done. I don't think they believe... Rachel, Escara is... Listen, I love Escara, but... he's not the future of this team. If they want to hire a personal hitting coach, they need to give Volpe one. Escara is 30 years old. Defensively, he's not the best. He's a good framer. Doesn't throw anybody out, trying to steal second base. I'm not saying he's crap, but I'm just saying JC Escara is not a long-term solution for this team. I love the story. I love... his background and everything, but what up, B? How you doing, my boy? Yes, sir. DJ got DFA'd. Yeah, Cam Schiller is pitching today, Jose. Robert says, you know why? Because it's right in front of us. It sure is, Robert. It sure is.
Great thing is, it's right in front of us. It's right here, and we can fix it.
What's up? We aren't paying for Stanton next year, and the year after that, we DFA Stanton. Miami doesn't pay for the contract. The Yankees do. I think we still pay Stanton next year. I know the last 2 years of the contract we don't pay Stanton. I'm not saying they're going to DFA Stanton. I hope you guys don't think I mean that. Oh, yeah, it is starting next year. The Marlins take on $10 million. Heck, that's good news for the Yankees. Yeah, so right now Stanton's going from 30, like from this year he's making $32 million. Then next year he's only making 19. And then the year after that it's 15 million. And then the club option, that's when the Yankees will decline the club option in 2028. That has a $10 million buyout. So even if they decline the club option, we're still going to pay him $10 million. Yeah, the Marlins are. Yep. All right, so Brian Cashman is asked if the Yankees have any untouchable prospects. He says some less untouchable than others, chuckles, or some more touchable than others, however it works. What? Yeah, Lombard better not be going anywhere. I know he's not. I know, Steve. I know Big G's not going anywhere. Like I say, he's going to remain a Yankee until that club option. And then they should decline it when he's 38, depending on the production level. But tonight, 7 o'clock, Diesel Dave in the house. Crazy question, but Spencer Jones is a professional. Seems ready, or seems maybe he could be groomed for third. That's not going to happen, Diesel. That's not going to happen, bro. Spencer Jones is too good defensively in the outfield. Spencer Jones should be in this lineup next year. Trent Grisham will be gone unless they sign Kyle Tucker, which I don't know if they will or not. I don't know if the Cubs are going to throw the bag at Kyle Tucker. But seems like Spencer Jones will be our center fielder next season. That's what I would guess. Even if DJ gets hot on another team, he had to go. Would have like partial savings on a contract, dig up dirt like George did, Winfield or something. Yeah, it would have been nice if, he took some kind of discount, but I don't blame him from not. It does suck that we have to pay the entire contract, which is $22 million. But if he was DFA'd, it means Cashman could not even trade, even if they pay the full contract for a trade. No one's going to want to trade for DJ anyway. Oh yeah, I know Joseph Papa. Kyle Tucker's going to make probably over $500 million. If Jones isn't in the outfield, then the only other option would be first. Yeah. And depending on what Bellinger does, if he opts in, then Bellinger might be playing first base next year. I don't know what the Yankees are going to do next year. Right now, I'm focusing on this year, tell you that much. But I do see an alley where Spencer Jones will be ready and on this team next season. If he's still on the team. Who knows? Maybe the Yankees have a crazy trade up their sleeve and Jones is a part of it. But, yeah, DJ stinks. And, I wish him nothing but the best. But it was time. It was time for him to move on. Steve says DFA Boone if we get Jorge Posada. If someone would have traded for DJ, it would have been... yeah. That GM would definitely be fired on the spot if that happened. Oh, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you for joining me. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoy the content. I'll be live in about an hour and 10-15 minutes for the Game 2 Yankees-Mariners tonight, 7 o'clock. Join me tonight, guys. Thank you for popping in on this, a little crazy news that starts our Wednesday off. Well, actually, it's mid-Wednesday already, but you get my drift. Thank you to everybody. I'll see you all soon for Game 2. Yankees are going to win the series tonight, baby. Let's go. And DJ, best of luck to you, buddy. But I'm glad that you're off the New York Yankees. On to bigger and better, baby. Let's go. I'll see you all in about an hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes. Peace. And always, go Yankees.